So this is the final walkthrough of my Pingry career. This is the science wing, and I'll give you a quick tour of how it works. So through those windows there is one of the original science teachers, and there's a cardboard cutout of him right here that he stares down over the wall. But so that's he's been here since I think 1960 something. This is where we have the journal club. This room fills with about 60 to 100 kids on Thursday mornings. Every Thursday we've had a journal club. Students choose their topics. We don't push the topics, we just help the kids to present on what they're doing. So this is the science wing as we designed it. It's designed with a bio cafe, which has been really good. So students kind of hang out here, especially science related or science interested students. We've decorated the walls with all of our our trophies. We've kind of modeled it after a kind of like you would with a high school sports program, with posters from labs and research done over the summers. This is a TV that is always showing science kind of information, current science topics to keep students interested. These are our 8 consecutive Siemens semifinalist posters, along with, as I said, several different kinds of posters along the bottom. Some of them are scientific, some of them are more layman and just kind of interesting. We try to make sure that the outside lab tells you of the outside of the lab tells you what's going on. So we have our what we call our research directions of several projects, kind of explaining what the lab is. We wanted to make sure that the lab was visible from the outside, and it became like a selling point. This is a kind of a safety level issue. The whole lab is on timers and motion sensors, so lights turn off and on automatically. This is the classroom side of the lab, as you can see here. I'll give you a kind of a wider view. So these desks are all on casters with power that hooks into the desk and drops down from the ceiling. So we can manipulate the desks and put them in any shape we want. Here we have a top-down projector along with a 3-board system that seems to be working the best for us, for science teachers. We can draw on this board. This is also a Google Classroom. Google, we have one of these guys here, which makes this room instantly broadcastable. And we've got one of these guys here. So from where I stand here as a teacher, I can actually view the classroom pretty well. One of the interesting features is from right here in the classroom, I can view every lab bench, see what everyone is doing, and look at the classroom as well. It was very important that we make a space that one person could manage. The only place that can't be managed is this, which is the level 2 facility. So this is where we house animals. This is our Pentair Z-Hab system. It is a system that can house many fish. It's around $14,000. This is also where we would house our flies up here on these shelves. And we do our microscope dissections and stuff here. We have a fluorescent microscope here. We have not used that yet. We have not found any use for that yet. This room has been pretty good as far as its use is concerned. It's a little loud. The lights are on a timer, and the windows themselves, these are special blackout windows so that the fluorescent microscope can be used. This is our highest level facility. It's a positive pressure room with a HEPA air filter. We do tissue culture here to make sure that we avoid any kind of contamination issues. This is a diffraction 3D scope. This room has not been used to its full potential as of now. We have a CO2 incubator, CO2 tanks that are mounted against the wall for safety. You can look at the venting. So there's our HEPA positive pressure system. One mistake we made here is that we did not vent this HEPA system to the outside. So formaldehyde or higher kind of DNA isolation things couldn't be used. This is the main lab space. This is where most of our research class happens. We went with open shelves and these kind of bin system that has worked really, really well. We have a distilled water system, not necessary, but makes life a lot easier. And then we have fairly standard equipment throughout. Nano drop, UV system, which we're updating this year. We have several thermocyclers. We found it. This is the highest level bench. This bench is not accessible by anybody. So this kind of, that lip right there makes this so that it actually becomes blocked off. So we can actually shut off access completely to that area, which has been proven to be useful, both for teachers who go back there to do research and then can hand things across to students. The windows the light has definitely been a good thing. It has helped to bring people in here. The fridges here are housed in a separate room. These vent a lot of heat, so that's kind of a problem. So we needed to put them in a separate room. This is our -80. We had a rigged system so that it notifies our phones if there's any issues. And then this is our molecular biology storage area, kind of our dry storage. We decided to keep that separate than regular bio storage because regular bio teachers were taking a lot of things without asking for them. So I'll give you the rest of the tour here in a minute.